Hey everyone, welcome back to Bookstream for Tweens with the Fulton County Library System. My name is Liane, and today we're talking about my new favorite book, Coo by Kaela Noel. Stick around. So welcome back to Bookstream for Tweens. So today we're talking about Coo. I'm gonna put a photo of the cover because it's hard to see on my screen. I did download the ebook for free with Hoopla with my library card, and you can do that too. There's the audiobook version and the print version as well. They're both available right now on Hoopla, so you can check it out, no waiting, or you can place the book on hold with curbside service and then pick it up at your favorite branch. So I'm going to put a picture here so you guys can see a good look at the cover. So this is Coo by Kaela Noel, and it is one of those orphan stories, raised in the wild. There's been a lot of those. I'm sure you've read one or two in the past, but have you read one where the child is raised by pigeons? Probably not. But thank you to this book, you can. So if you guys know me, I love pigeons. Yeah, I talk about pigeons often. They are my favorite. So when I saw the cover of this book, I came across it and I was like, oh, I got so excited, and I was like, I need to read that. And I loved it. So the cool thing about this book is the author creates this pigeon language. So Coo, the human, she lives with a flock of pigeons. She has never had human interaction, so she has learned to speak pigeon. So I'm going to read to you a little bit from chapter 2, and you can kind of get a sense of the strangeness. It's kind of, the word order is a lot different than English, so Coo is pretty talented that she can speak pigeon. So I'm going to link below. The author has actually read chapter 1 on a YouTube video, so I'm going to link that below so you guys can check that out if you want. But I'm going to read the beginning of chapter 2, and this is where Coo and the flock encounter a hawk. So if you know anything about hawks and pigeons, you know that hawks are dangerous to pigeons. They hunt them. They're kind of almost an easy prey for a hawk to grab a pigeon and have lunch. So the pigeons rely on Coo a lot of times because she is a human and she can scare away the hawk. So we will see what happens when they encounter the hawk today. So this is chapter 2, Hawk. Coo was sorting 3 pretend pink donuts and was just starting to get tired of playing when the warning cry went up from the flock. Coo leaped to her feet and scanned the sky. There it was, broad wings, speckled brown and white, a fan of red tail feathers, flying quicker than a piece of litter in the wind, a hawk. Coo stood up and yelped. Burr fluttered toward the dovecote, joining the pigeons who raced into the doorway from every direction. The hawk was right behind. Away! Coo ran across the roof with her arms spread wide. It was harder to run when it got colder. The plastic bag booties she wore on her feet were slippery, even on the rough surface of the roof. Go, hawk! Her yell always made the hawks arc away into the wide blue sky. Almost always. This hawk was very hungry. Ignoring her, it dove into the panic stream of pigeons funneling toward the dovecote door. The pigeons scattered, and the hawk appeared with a captive flailing between its talons. A bird as dark gray as a summer rain cloud with a white stripe across its wings. Burr! No! Coo zoomed toward Burr. The wind roared in her ears, and a sudden gust pushed itself behind her and across the roof. Glossy brown feathers rippling, the hawk braced against it, unable to swoop up through the wall of air. Coo punched it square in the chest. Its claws opened, and Burr thudded to the roof. Go! Coo screamed at the hawk. Go! The hawk's sharp, small, smart eyes met Coo's. The wind shifted. The hawk screeched once and took off. Gone, hawk! Coo leaped into the air, and for a moment felt the wind tickle against the plastic soles of her feet, an almost flying feeling. But her triumph fizzed out, like air from one of the miraculous balloons that sometimes snag on the roof. Burr lay where the hawk had dropped him, and he wasn't moving. Coo fell to her knees and bundled Burr into her arms. He gasped in shallow, rapid bursts. Hurt? You? Ku's heart rocked against her ribs. Other pigeons had been hurt like this, or worse. But not one she loved like Burr. Not Burr. Speak, you. Speak. Burr bleated faintly. Left wing. Broken, maybe. Be still, you, Ku said, trying hard to stop shaking. Help you? Me? How? Burr was silent, breathing heavily, but new tick-tick landed on Ku's shoulder and said, the healer, ground. Bring Burr, you. So that is the beginning of chapter 2. And keep reading. Check out this book and keep reading because you will learn who these healers are. And so we'll find out what happens to Burr and we'll find out what happens to Ku when she's on the ground for the first time in her life. Okay, so that is an adventure coming for them. So definitely check this book out and you will find out more. And say hi in the meantime to the pigeons around you. Just give them a quick little wave. Say, Miss Liane says hi. If you don't want to say hi to the pigeons, that's okay, but you can always tell them that Miss Liane says hi because I love all the pigeons. So I want to remind everybody to send in their fan art for this book or whatever book you're reading or you're into. We would love to see your fan art. We can share it on our Fan Art Friday video at the end of the month. So definitely send that in. We would love to see it. I have already created my fan art and you could probably guess what it is, but I will leave that a mystery. So I'm going to link the author's interview below. So check us out tomorrow. I will be back to talk about the author, Kaela Noel, and we will see you then. In the meantime, subscribe if you're not already and give this video a like.